Back on the trail. Lots of pine knots. I'm in a really dense forest, but at the moment I'm over by the road. I'm around this side of the lake. I don't ever come around this side of the lake. All kinds of ducks out there. See if we can get to a better spot. Some pretty cool old wicked looking trees around here. There's so many different types of geese and ducks out there. This is the time to hit the forest. It smells so good. There's some pine. Got a nice piece there. Big one over there. It don't look like white pine, but it's more than likely. I'm gonna scratch the surface of that knot with my knife. It's got nice color. Pretty dry though. This is a really dense forest. You don't get a whole lot of sunlight here. This is probably the driest area I've seen. This is a pine. This forest is mostly hardwoods. And this does look like a white pine by the way it curls. But then again, Scots pine does that too. Looking at the bark, it's kind of hard to tell. But I wouldn't expect to see that bark on a white pine. Not unless it was really young. Some pretty big chunks here. I see signs of resin. Looks pretty dry though. Till you get right about there. Mostly red around that dot because it's a knot, but this is really dry. I bet that one is too. I'm on the other end of the tree. Looks like we have fatwood. These look pretty dry, but this looks resinous. Gonna slice into it. CC 72, baby. Well, let's see if I'm right. Yep, I'm right. Solid resin. It's pretty rotten. The resin's good up there. Most of this will be rotten. Let's go see what this fatwood is like. Well, let's find out if it's worth it. High terpene. Very high terpene. Kind of stinky, but good. Kind of dry at the top, but there's still resin. Always remember to look up when you're fatwood hunting. Look for pine needles and look for widowmakers. So it's right over my head. It's another reason it's not good to fatwood hunt on a windy day. Old fatwood. Some nice quality fatwood. There's not much there. We got some nice pine knots over here. Get my knife out. I see a stump over here. Rotten. More pine knots. All kinds of fatwood out here. Mostly where you see the moss. It's laying over the pine. See those two knots? Something about this fatwood is telling me jack pine. The wavy pattern going up, the twistiness, the way the knots look, the way the knots appear, the way the knots grow, and the way they cluster. It's just a hunch. On the outside of a jack pine's pine cones is resin, and without a fire or without a lot of sunlight, they can't replant. And that might explain why I'm not finding anything alive other than white pines over there. It's just a hunch. But I really don't know what this fatwood is. My hunch is jack pine. This is that piece that I found in the woods. It was mostly rotted, but I kept it. I was gonna leave it, and I'm glad I didn't, because this is really pretty. Very pretty. I like that.